So I wanted to give you a quick demonstration about how I start my fires. And I've got this little Altoids can. It's got a block of magnesium and a little striker with that, and it also comes with flint, like a little flint. So, but what I normally use, I don't use this little guy right here. I just use my knife, and I make char cloth. And if you've never seen char cloth before, for starting fires, it is a real treat, because if you can get a single spark on a piece of char cloth, you are set, no matter what. So I'll go ahead and try to demonstrate here. I don't know if the camera's gonna show too well, but I'll pick it up and blow on it once I got it going. But I like to use the I've got a little serrated piece right here on my knife that I use for starting fires, to strike on my flint. And there we go. Yeah, it's pretty sweet, and it works amazingly. So if you you just get a spark on this guy and then throw it in a bed of a little tinder that you got made for getting a fire going. That's what I did with this, and man, it rocks. That's what I used to start this fire. I had a lot of bush, a little dried bush that I used, and I broke it into a bunch of pieces, and it didn't take but a moment and it was up. So how you make it is you just take a little Altoids can, poke a hole in the top of it, and then you stuff it full of 100% cotton fabric. Doesn't matter what it was. I used some boxers I had that had holes in it, and you just set it on the fire. You close the lid, make sure nothing's poking out or whatever, and then you set this on the fire and it'll smoke. And once it's done smoking, as soon as it's finished smoking, you pull it off the fire and let it cool. Don't open it until it's cooled off a little bit. Then you can open it. Once it's cooled off, you can pick this up and it'll be jet black. It'll be the most beautiful black you ever see. And it's ready, and you can test it out, try it out, and see if it works okay. If not, leave it in the fire a little longer. If you leave it in the fire real long, it'll be real brittle like that. So this one was left in, but it still works. And this is a very, very old technique that they used way, way back in the olden days. And I don't know, not a lot of people really use it nowadays. I've seen a few people do it. I saw a video or two online on how to make it, and so I really liked it a lot. And all you need is just one little square. I cut mine into like 1 to 2 inch little squares, and I have a lot. This is just a little bit that I have. I have a huge bag of it inside my house. So if I go anywhere and I need to, if I know I need to build a fire, or I'll just keep my flint tip, my magnesium block, and just carry these two with me in my truck or wherever I go, and I can start a fire at any given time. So I hope that's helped out a little bit. So rather than just telling you about char cloth, I figured I'd just show you how to make it. So what I have here are little cut up pieces of my boxers that had holes in them, and I'm going to stick them in this Altoids can. Just close the lid on it. I got some some tongs here, and I'll just set this in the fire and let it cook. It'll take it a minute. I mean, you'll be able to tell. I mean, it'll start smoking and it'll smell pretty bad. You can do this with like one of those little like tiny carrier stoves or whatever, but I just soon rather use fire. And you can tell, if you look real close, you can see it kind of starting to spit out smoke at the top of that little hole. That means it's starting to cook in there. And mine catches on fire on the top, but it's not actually catching fire inside of it. So I think I poked too big a hole in it, but it's okay. But regardless, the end result is that you get char cloth. So when this is finished, I'll turn the camera back on and show you the end result. Okay, so this should be about ready. It's going to be really, really hot, so I'm just going to quick one hand open. Ow, ow. Okay. Alright, so my char cloth is done. And There you go. Stuff will catch on fire very easily. But it won't catch on fire. It's just char cloth, so it smolders. So like it'll hold an ember, and then you just blow on it, and then stick her on in the tinder bundle, and it's good to go. Rocket sauce. So I hope that's helped you guys out a lot if you're interested in, just building fires, like more of a primitive fashion. I'm trying to learn how to do the bow drill technique, but this is a super simple, easy way to make a really good fire starter. And it's just stuff you've got laying around the house. If you've got an old shirt that's just got holes in it, and it's made of cloth, it's got to be 100% cloth or cotton. 100%. It's got to be cotton. Or otherwise it'll melt and just not work right. So, but yeah, like I said, if you got any questions or whatever, let me know. I'll let you know. I'll tell you what to do. Or if you got any other, if you got something you'd like to propose for fire starting, let me know. I'm all ears. I'll try whatever. But all right, well, thanks for watching.